More than 100 relatives of passengers who were on board the Titanic gathered in Belfast today to mark the 105th anniversary of the ship's sinking. It was organised by the great-grandson of the man who was at the helm of the liner when it struck the iceberg. Clodagh Rice reports.
Relatives of passengers on board the Titanic brought together by Simon Medhurst. He collected Titanic memorabilia for years, but it was only when he met his birth father in 2012 he discovered he was the great-grandson of one of the quartermasters of the ship.
Well, it was a complete turnaround for my life, really, from collecting to suddenly being somebody who was connected with Titanic. He was one of the 6 quartermasters on the Titanic, and obviously at the helm when it hit the iceberg. His duties were from 10 till 12, and it was 11:40 was when it actually hit the iceberg. Then he was told to get into lifeboat 6.
More than 100 years on from the sinking of the Titanic, new pieces of the story, like this purse, which was actually on board the ship, are still coming together.
I've got my great-grandmother's purse, which she had for years before that, and she took on the Titanic, which my grandmother handed down to me before she died. There was a sapphire and diamond necklace, which my great-grandfather gave to my great-grandmother on board the Titanic, with the same colours as the one in the movie.
After digging into their family history, many people here have found new relatives.
Every time I meet somebody new, I find out something new, like I've got a relative here today that I've never met before.
Encouraged us into family tree research, and I found my 3rd cousin, and she's here now with us.
A commemoration service will be held tomorrow at Belfast City Hall. Clodagh Rice, BBC Newsline, Titanic Belfast.